In a job interview, you're likely to be asked why you want to leave your current employer, especially if you're currently working. Today, we'll discuss how to answer this question. HR professionals ask this to understand your motivations and how you approach your career. The response will differ based on whether you're an active or passive job seeker. A passive seeker is someone who is contacted by a recruiter, usually through their network, about an opportunity they didn't know existed. In contrast, an active seeker is actively searching for job openings and applying for them. This person is seeking employment, whether it's by responding to a job listing or reaching out to the recruiter directly to express their interest in the company. If you're a passive job seeker, however, and the recruiter reached out to you, you will have more flexibility when answering the question, since you weren't actively searching for a job, at least not with that company. As a passive job seeker, it's fine to acknowledge that you weren't actively seeking a job when contacted by a recruiter. However, during the interview process, it's important to explain why you agreed to the interview. Recruiters want to ensure that they're not wasting their time or yours, and that you're genuinely interested in the position. A suitable response for a tenured employee might be, "Although I wasn't looking for a job, I'm always open to exploring opportunities to better myself in my career. If something seems like an interesting opportunity, I'm happy to hear more about it." Maybe your current company is struggling financially, or you feel blocked in your current role, or perhaps the job is in a location you've been hoping to move to. These reasons all make sense to recruiters, but they also want to hear valid business motivations behind your decision. However, if your only motivation for talking to the recruiter is to get more money, they may suggest re-evaluating your reasons for pursuing the job, as they want to make sure you're genuinely interested in the opportunity they're presenting. Of course, this assumes that you and the recruiter are on the same page. If a company offers you a position that's clearly below your level, then it's a waste of time for everyone involved. However, a reputable company won't offer you a lowball salary for a similar or better position. Sometimes, passive job seekers respond to recruiters and set up interviews. But when it comes to discussing compensation, they realize they were expecting a 200% increase to relocate, which is a complete waste of everyone's time. In reality, top candidates prioritize the opportunity over pay because they understand that the pay will come later. Let's talk about active job seekers now. These are people who are reaching out about an opportunity, either by responding to a job ad or contacting directly. As an active seeker, it's important to have a clear and concise answer as to why you want to leave your current employer. After all, you're the one actively pursuing the opportunity. You may be looking for a change because you're bored or the company culture isn't a good fit, but it's important to choose your words carefully. You want to come across as neutral or neutral positive whenever possible. Saying something like, "I hate my current job and I want to do something different," isn't going to be viewed favorably among hiring teams, especially if you're interested in a similar type of role. If you say that you're bored in your current position, it might make you seem passive and disinterested in growing professionally. It's better to phrase your answer as something like, "While I've learned a lot in my current role, I'm ready for a more challenging opportunity that aligns with my career goals. Based on what I've seen in your company, I believe this role would allow me to continue growing in the direction I want to take my career." When leaving because of a bad boss or a poor company culture, it's important to be cautious in how you communicate this. You should avoid criticizing your current or previous employer. Instead, you can focus on how you persevered through challenges or what you learned from the experience. Saying something like, "I'm grateful for the opportunities I had at my previous company, but I'm looking for a work environment that better aligns with my values and goals," is a better way to frame it. Avoid coming across as bitter or judgmental. Remember, companies want to see how you handle adversity, not how you run away from it. Recruiters prefer to hear an answer that acknowledges the current company's positive aspects while also expressing interest in experiencing different leadership styles in a world-class organization. It's important to avoid directly bad-mouthing your current company or boss. You can phrase your answer in a way that comes across as gracious, aware, and focused on learning opportunities. If your current company is struggling or your industry has a bleak future, you can mention that you're interested in joining a growing and dynamic company in a different industry. The focus should be on the future, not on criticizing your current job, company, or boss. That's how you can answer those questions. Try them out in your next interview and see if they make a difference. If you found value in this video, please hit the like button. Also, consider subscribing because we have more videos planned on how to land your dream job, get noticed by recruiters, and make yourself layoff-proof. If you're thinking of leaving your current job, be sure to check out our video on how to quit your job. It provides useful strategies for exiting gracefully. Thanks for watching, and we'll talk to you next time.